Okay, let's take a look at the S&P 500. As you can see, this is the futures, S&P 500 futures, and it's going in a very nice uptrend. It's still above the rising 20 MA and rising 50 MA. That's why we need to continue to be bullish, short-term and mid-term. And this is the ascending triangle that it broke out of. So the top is a recent support area, but there are also other pockets of support area as well. And the rising 200 MA gives us confidence that in the long term is doing very, very well. Let's switch to the weekly charts. So weekly charts is a lot of support here. This is the old highs and the support here. Let me just draw for you to see support area. So we are in a very, very strong support. There's a strong support area here because of previous high. So even if there's a correction down here, it's a viable dip. Let me just remove. Okay. Now let's switch to the 60-minute chart. 60-minute chart, there is quite a lot of support here. Correction going back up, but some kind of a triangle, I think. But it's still, there's a lot of support in the 60-minute chart. Support here. There's another support here. Okay, today it's open a bit lower. Okay, but the rising 50 MA, rising 20 MA in 200 MA in the 60-minute chart points to more bullish bias in the S&P 500. Just look at the SPY. Okay, SPY is also still doing quite well. Okay, it broke. Let me just get rid of it. Okay. Okay, it just broke out of this triangle type pattern going up, and recent support is here, still above the rising 60-minute, 20 MA and 50 MA. So we need to continue to be bullish bias. I don't know whether this gap down might correct to around this area, but if it's still above this support area, then we should continue to be bullish bias. Maybe we can draw a trend line here to have a gauge. So if it continues to stay above this uptrend line, then we want to continue to be bullish bias as well. So so far, not much weaknesses at all at this moment, because it's still above the 60-minute, 50 MA, 200 MA is still rising. So sometimes there'll be ups and downs as it goes in the uptrend and downtrend. But okay, let's take a look at the DIA, which tracks the Dow. Okay, daily chart. Still in a strong uptrend. Okay, this is the recent support. This area is very strong support. So even if it drops to this area, you might want to look for buys. 50 MA here. Okay, 60-minute chart. Could say it broke out of some kind of a triangle, ascending triangle, but I can see quite a lot of support here. So still above rising 50 MA, 200 MA. If it stays above this area, continue to be bullish. About the QQQs, okay, QQQ still in a nice uptrend. See rising 20 MA, rising 50 MA. We want to continue to be bullish. Maybe we can draw a uptrend line here, connecting the lows to gauge the short-term trend. So what this means is, as long as it stays above this uptrend line, we want to remain bullish bias. But another way is to look at the 60-minute chart. Still bullish bias. You see this this is the uptrend line that I drawn in the daily chart just now. We connect the lows here, and here is the support area. Previous high once overcome, new support. So we have the 50 MA still rising, 200 MA rising, and if we stay above the support area in the uptrend line, we want to remain bullish bias in the QQQs. What about the semis? Okay. Semis still very strong. Okay, there's a correction here, but it continues to move up. Some kind of topping tail, but don't want to jump to conclusions yet because the rising 20 MA points to bullishness. The most recent support area is here. So if it continues to stay above this support area, this previous high, if it stays above this area, we want to continue to be bullish. Even if it corrects to here, it might be a buying opportunity. So see, this is the high here, this support area. There might be a correction down here. We'll see whether there is buys or not, buy setups or not, but still bullish on the semis. Check NVIDIA stock. Yeah, the reason why semis are making topping tail is, I think maybe NVIDIA is making topping tail as well. So these are some signs that it has gone a bit parabolic, but that doesn't mean that the trend has ended, because we want to follow the trend until it ends. Still above the 20 MA, 50 MA. I would say maybe there's a support around here. Okay, if we stay above here, this area, and above the rising 50 MA, we want to continue to be bullish bias in the NVIDIA stock. Okay, doesn't mean you want to buy. You want to buy the breakouts. Okay, but we use the MAs as a trend following tool. Internet is a bit slow. Okay, I want to look at Apple because it's very important. Okay, this is Apple. Okay, Apple is there's a big green bar here at the 200 MA. Last time we have a look at it, it's still above the rising 200 MA, but I think it's struggling a bit to move up. Okay, sometimes if it can make a new high after all these rises, there may be discouragement in the market players. So sometimes it does take time, and if it drops below this, it has been testing the 200 MA quite a long time. If it drops below the 200 MA, so it might sell off down to here. So we are in indecision time right now. You can see that it's not forming any nice patterns at all. Okay, but broke a downtrend line. You don't want to jump to conclusions so fast. As long as it's still above this downtrend line, above this support area, right, there is still a chance that it can go up. And of course, if it breaks this downtrend line here, it might make new highs, and that would be good for the market as well. So I think that's all for today.